So, different subject.
What's your subject?
Way less
Ellie?
heroic
Okay.
and more kind of just modern day world celebrity gossip, trash news. Sorry, that came off negative. I have a bit of a headache. How you guys doing?
Okay.
Is that award going to your head?
No.
Mm.
Maybe the metal, I'm allergic to it and it's giving me a
Maybe.
headache. But in news of things that doesn't really matter when it comes down to it, especially when there's things like the Thailand cave, Kylie Jenner is set to become the world's youngest self-made billionaire.
Is she really
Yes.
self-made?
Yes.
Mm.
So, this came out because the cover of Forbes magazine, which, I don't know, is that still considered a good magazine, Nick?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. It's one of the few.
Still reputable.
It's one of the few that still has clout, which is like one of 5, right?
Yes.
Think of a big magazine. Time, Forbes,
I don't even consider Time a good magazine anymore.
Washington Post. That's
No,
on.
That's
I
not a
don't know.
magazine,
You don't want
that's
to
a
ask me about
newspaper.
mainstream media.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway. So, now, love her or hate her, she's a businesswoman.
Is she?
Yeah. So, most of her money is coming from
Do you hate her?
her side business venture, which you might know about.
The side business.
Well, I guess it's her main business venture now. Because, like, isn't
If you're making $1 billion, it's probably not a side venture.
yeah, I guess
What's the venture?
it is called Kylie Cosmetics.
Yes.
Mm.
Is that a well-known brand?
Not for
Not
me.
for you.
I think it's
She's a
much
bit
more
too
of
young
it's
for
more of
me.
the younger market.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
And so along with all the keeping up with Kardashian kind of money,
Hmm.
Yep.
and she's up to like 900 million, and she's 20 years old, which is she's kind of up to beating Mark Zuckerberg to being the youngest self-made billionaire,
Right.
Mm.
which he was
How old was he?
23,
Yeah.
Mm.
Sounds right.
and he's
Right.
now worth 70 billion. How crazy
Sure.
is that?
I know.
Hmm.
Facebook,
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Hmm.
It's everywhere.
We're on it right now,
Mm-hmm.
every Thursday night, 8 p.m.
That is crazy.
What's crazy is that she's kind of like taken over the Kardashians, which I know that kind of happened a while ago.
Hmm.
But if you'd said that like 4 years ago, you'd be like, no, like Kim's the top one, right?
Hmm.
She married Kanye, she's had all the
Yeah.
kids.
Hmm.
But so there is something to this. Like, I'm not saying she's useless or anything,
Yeah.
or that someone's puppeteering her and making money off her fame,
Yep.
which I am sure, beyond sure, that there is an element of that.
There's definitely people behind her. Yeah.
But like there's like 10 of them, right, in this whole family, and they're
10.
not all billionaires. So clearly there's something different about this chick, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. She's also the youngest.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
That's pretty cool. And clearly she's tapped into something that's super successful. But the problem everyone's having,
Yeah. Okay.
right, is that it says self-made at the beginning of billionaire.
Yes.
I think
That's my problem.
if you just said she's in the top 100 young billionaires,
Mm.
I don't think anyone would have had a problem with
No.
that, right? So
Is this Kylie Jenner? No.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, okay. So I don't really know. I don't follow.
She doesn't have
So the
makeup.
reason she's so big and she's so good at it is because she's leveraged social media
Yeah.
and all the clout she already had, which is one of the big reasons. So why do you have a problem with the term self-made?
Well, I just think it's okay. Mark Zuckerberg, right? Self-made billionaire. He was in college. He was unknown, and he did something.
He wore sandals in the snow.
Yeah. Okay. Whereas Kylie Jenner has grown up on TV. She's grown up in a famous family. So she already has that name behind her. I don't think she can really call herself a self-made millionaire. Like she already had that backing.
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Very
Whatever. She's definitely not self-made.
I have
my
a counterpoint to this.
Okay.
So Mark Zuckerberg, yes, he wasn't famous,
Mm-hmm.
but he did go to Harvard Law School. And going to Harvard Law School generally means you're not in the poor group, you're in the rich group. And he would have been fairly well connected. Well, his family probably would have been fairly well connected. Plus, he's also Jewish. So there's a lot of this.
True.
There's a lot of that going around. So I'm not saying that. And to go from, like, admittedly, Mark Zuckerberg might have only, at the most, might have been a very low millionaire when he started.
Yeah.
If he did. But to go from $1 million to $1 billion is really hard. It's not as simple as just. I know everybody. That's the thing that always bothers me is when people say. Sorry, I'm not specifically saying to you, but when
No,
people
it's
say
okay.
they go from $1 million to $1 billion, that's no easy feat. Like that's something that she would have had to strike everything completely correctly to get to that point.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of luck and a little bit of to say there's no skill. To just say that she just got a leg up from her family is to me is like, well, how many people do you know have done that basically?
Yeah.
Like,
But how many people are behind her?
oh, I'm not doubting she
Yeah.
has a smart team behind it.
Yeah.
But you're right. Maybe the term self-made isn't
Yes.
probably the pure term, but maybe she I'm sure she had a very heavy hand in it at some point.
Yeah.
Just
Probably.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I see. It's
If you do break it down to that, though, no one's really a self-made billionaire, though.
no.
Well, it's true. Because, like, you could even argue that with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
He obviously has a team of people
Well,
as
he had Sean Parker helping
Yeah.
him, and Sean
Yeah.
Parker got him to the $1 billion mark.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't if Zuck was on his own, he would have
Probably
stayed.
not.
He would have stayed a millionaire.
Yeah.
But Sean Parker got him to
So
the next
is
level.
anyone really a self-made billionaire? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Bill Gates.
No, Bill Gates wasn't. He had what's his name? The guy who wrote DOS for him, helped him get there.
I don't know.
Like Bill Gates wasn't even a programmer when he started. Not really, anyway.
You sound like you have beef with Bill Gates.
I like Bill Gates. I'm just saying. Same with Jobs. Like Jobs couldn't have done it without Wozniak as well. So it's like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like
Yeah.
you're right. Nobody gets
Yeah.
to where they are by themselves. Not a billionaire status anyway. Millionaire maybe.
Yeah.
Billionaire
Okay.
not likely.
So
But yeah.
every billionaire needs a Steve Wozniak.
Yeah, but I feel like yeah, every $1 billion person, everybody who unless you're from like old money, there's nobody who gets to billionaire by themselves. So, and we're talking like really old money. Like,
Yeah.
We're talking like people who are rich billionaires, but you don't know that they're billionaires.
Yeah.
Basically, those are the people who get to money really quickly. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, self-made. Maybe it's just it just sounds better in the title. I bet you like Kylie Jenner's publicist said you have to put self-made in the title.
Actually, she's not flaunting it that much, at least the self-made part.
Yeah.
But I think like she has to be smarter than that
Yeah.
to incite those kind of comments. I think it's more what everyone else is talking about it. Because her post said, "I can't believe I'm posting my very own Forbes cover. Thank you for this article and the recognition. I'm so blessed to do what I love every day. I couldn't have dreamt this up."
So she's not a billionaire yet, or she's on the way to become a billionaire?
Who's close?
900.
Really close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still pretty impressive.
She has 630 million in sales.
Jeez.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And I think she's probably the only Kardashian who's been on a Forbes cover. Like
Oh,
the
right.
others have been, on like fashion magazines.
Do you think they're all super jelly?
Probably. They're
Mm.
all very competitive.
Yeah.
But then they're all very supportive of each other as well.
The mom is definitely behind a lot of this. Though.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
Kris Jenner.
Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been the king. She's like the
Yeah.
She's the linchpin behind everything.
Yeah.
I think.
She's very smart.
Yeah. But yeah. Good on her, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Look,
Is she married?
What was funny that just
she has a baby.
Does she?
in classic weird Twitter things that are happening these days of companies throwing shade at other companies, Dictionary.com made a pretty funny tweet. They tweeted out in reply to the Forbes magazine cover, they tweeted out the definition of self-made because they're Dictionary.com. They can quote themselves like that, I guess.
Awesome.
So this is from Dictionary.com. Self-made means having succeeded in life unaided. Used in a sentence, Forbes says that Kylie Jenner is a self-made woman. Which is really funny. Like,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Throwing a little bit of shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Dictionary.com had a Twitter account.
I think things that aren't actual normal real people having Twitter accounts is the best.
I'm
Especially
definitely gonna
when they
follow
just
them.
dick around with each other. Like when the Burger King guy messes with like the Hungry Jack's guy.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Like-
the Wendy's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just great. Like this, people need to take themselves less
follow
seriously.
dictionary.com? I mean, really.
I didn't look at their other tweets, so I'm not sure.
But
kinda-
If there's an audience,
if they're tweeting stuff like that, I'm definitely down for it.
yeah, totally.
She's gonna
Mm.
blend her bottom jaw. It's bothering me.
It's part of the process. It's the contouring or whatever.
Do you have $630 million in sales of
I'm
cosmetics?
just saying. I'm watching this video.
I didn't think so, Nick.
She doesn't step out like that.
I gotta admit though, like I always find it amazing when women when they show the before and then after. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is like
Yeah.
a completely different face.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
crazy.
And
It's like deception.
It is deception. But that's what you guys like.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, what?
Somehow this is the guy's fault, right?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's socially acceptable.
It's science, man.
Mhm.
Speaking of things on Instagram,
Oh,
did you hear about this? Hear about this?
you told me about it. But
So,
tell me again.
Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Nick,
Where'd
you
the
like
ma-
Instagram?
I do. Where'd the mouse go? I do like-
You play your guitar on Instagram?
I've only done it a couple of times.
Yeah. This is pretty nice. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Are you? Do you consider yourself a musician?
No, I do like to dabble though.
Just in everything.
Yeah.
So, would you say you're better at drawing, video editing, or playing guitar?
Oh well, definitely I can edit with my eyes closed, but you know, it's I like to draw more.
So you just like to keep it diversified, right?
Yeah.
You diversify your artwork, much like you should diversify your money assets, right?
Yes.
According to the Barefoot Investor.
Now, I bet if you had the opportunity, you would love to have that nice blue official tick of I'm famous next to your Instagram account, right?
What does the blue tick actually mean?
It means verified.
Right.
Which
Means you
mean-
are who you are.
But what do you have to do, not now, but what did you have to do prior to get the blue verified tick?
I believe it's always been very unclear, but you can't. The general rule of thumb was you needed at least 10,000 followers,
Okay.
or if you're just a pretty notable person and there's just a lot of fake accounts around you, I think you could contact Instagram directly.
Ah, okay.
So if there was a cause for it,
Yep.
like say you're LeBron James,
Yep.
who his name on Instagram is King James. So you can imagine this: LeBron James 69, LeBron James 32, LeBron James 24.
LeBron James 69. Sorry.
You imagine there's a lot of those, and he's like, "I need to make my Instagram account stick out," and Instagram wants him to stick out because they want the celebrities using their
Yes.
platform. So they put a nice blue official tick next to you,
Mm.
but that was unattainable for normies like us before. Not
Because we're not famous.
any more. Now, this has been tested in Australia and a few other countries, but who cares about other countries? It's getting tested in Australia and only on iOS.
Oh.
So us pixelators over here
too
are
bad.
just getting cut out.
You should have stayed with iOS.
Yeah, I don't regret it, but
Well, you do now that you can't get the blue tick.
not really.
Because I'm getting a blue tick before you.
So now you can just literally just press a button and apply for it.
Oh.
And
But what is the purpose in just normal people applying for this blue tick?
it makes you look famous.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what people on Twitter just vie for, is just having the blue tick. But I don't even understand how you apply for it though.
It's like, yeah, I'm famous. Like, that's pretty much what it means.
So, with my 500 followers, do you think I could get the blue tick?
I doubt it. So they just the criteria.
Way to crush your dreams, man.
Okay, can
doubt
I
it.
just say before we go on that Saturday something weird happened to my Instagram account, and I got like 100 new followers in one day.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Russian bots.
Did you
I
get
don't-
mentioned
no,
by somebody?
they were real people. I checked. It was very strange. I was like, "What is happening?" I was like, "Someone playing a joke on me."
No.
So
People-
now I
people-
have
people wanna
500
follow you.
followers.
It's your inspirational post.
It is,
It
yeah.
is.
Must be.
That was before I started posting inspirational.
Maybe you've just been hashtagging off the charts.
I don't know, but anyway.
Mm.
So 500 people not going to cut it.
No, they judge it based on the criteria of notability and necessity and
Necessity.
a few other garbage
Yeah.
buzzwords.
Right.
Oh, do you mean like if you need to be verified?
Yeah.
when do you like if you're a celebrity, then you get verified instantly
Yeah, if you're notable.
if you're notable. Nobility.
Because you can't say celebrity anymore when there's like YouTube people and Insta famous people.
Right.
They're influencers, right?
Yeah.
Influence, such a buzzword.
Because what was that stat you said earlier tonight
What?
about Kim Kardashian post? Was it you who said that?
No.
So one Kim Kardashian sponsored post gets more.
Oh, I
than,
did say that.
Yeah, I know.
That was at work.
I was
though.
there.
I was thinking about it. God, I'm like, I haven't talked about Kim. Okay, one Kim Kardashian post, she earns more than the US president's salary.
A
Yeah.
year.
I don't. It didn't say.
It has to
It's
be.
probably a
I
year.
think
It's
a
probably
year.
a year. The president doesn't get that much.
It's just the picture was with Kim and Donald Trump in his office.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of her posts is more than his.
Yeah.
salary.
I can believe
Yeah.
that.
It's
But
a bit crazy.
I think people don't realize how little the president gets paid.
I
He doesn't
I
get paid that
actually
much.
thought about after I said it. I was like, you know what? Politicians probably don't get paid that much.
The prime
Australian
minister,
ones
yeah,
do,
a
don't
prime minister. No, prime minister doesn't get paid them. Like I think it's
so.
$250.
They just take.
Somebody fact check me. $250K is what I think the prime minister gets, but I'm pretty sure it's not much more than that. Because I remember talking to a guy at my work, and he was getting paid something, and he said, "I get paid more than the prime minister." I'm like, "That's ridiculous." And he wasn't even like a CEO or anything. He was just a comms manager. So
Wow. Guess you got to diversify even when you're the prime minister.
there's the handshake at the end of the.
Okay,
yeah.
so backbencher gets 200,000
Yeah.
a year. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull's will climb to 517,000.
Still, that's not. That's pretty. That's a pretty nice.
That's not
That's a
bad.
pretty nice role.
It's not bad.
Julia Gillard wasn't getting paid that much.
Probably
when she was
not,
in. No.
because she was a female.
Gender gap.
Ooh.
I'm just saying,
Ooh.
it's there. It stands out.
Mind
There is
the
definitely
gap.
a pay gap.
Yeah, that's it for Instagram things. Let's
Oh,
talk
but
about.
did you also see the link in Instagram stories?
I
is
think
new.
you showed me it.
Yeah, I was pretty
The
excited.
link in Instagram story.
Yeah.
I think us people would be excited about that. I'm not sure how many actual people would be though.
I know. As a marketer, I'm very excited.
So in your Instagram story, you can actually put a clickable link now.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Yes.
So people can like swipe up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay.
I know, right?
You used to have to be a really rich influencer to do that.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
Not
No.
anymore. Now the general public can do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's transition to Egypt.
Should we wrap this
Oh.
up
Yeah.
with a mummy
Oh,
story?
okay.
Yeah.
So,
Tell us about this sarcophagus.
Should
Tell
I
you
get
what.
some toilet paper?
tell you what.
I just got some from Costco, so I got some spares.
Oh, don't. So you talk about Costco on every podcast.
Why don't you?
I know I've already buried the lead, but what is Egypt? We all know about Egypt.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
the pharaohs
in
came
turmoil.
From, yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
in the pharaohs. They all lived there
Mm-hmm.
at one point.
Ra.
They had yep, Ra.
Stargate.
We also that movie Stargate.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
The show Stargate.
The show Stargate
Yes.
and the movie Stargate, which is
Yes.
also an excellent movie.
And also the TV movie Stargates, following the TV show Stargate, and also Stargate Atlantis.
I didn't like Stargate Atlantis.
I did like Stargate
Oh,
Atlantis. Jason Momoa was in that movie.
I
in that
like
show.
Jason Momoa.
that was
but
where he got started, bro.
Yeah.
I just
Jason
can't stand
Momoa.
the series.
So
I
good.
like the traditional Stargate.
Anyway,
I think both shows go through good
agree
and
to
bad dips.
disagree. Actually, I haven't seen the original Stargate with Richard Dean Anderson. But
What?
I know.
What?
I know. Well, it's not on Netflix or anything.
You
so-
know he was MacGyver, right?
I know. I just haven't seen it yet.
You
have
can't.
you
You can't
not
make
seen
that
it?
excuse. You're a bloody pre-Netflix person. You're older than me.
I didn't watch it on Netflix. I watched it on real TV.
I never got around to seeing
It
it.
used to be on like every Wednesday night or something. I can't remember. And then it was on either before or after Jag, and I was always like, "Oh, Jag, give me more Stargate."
Oh,
Look.
I love Jag as well.
I freaking hated Jag.